As promised, here's part two of Talking Cinema, features the horror films of 2015. Just a rundown of horror films of 2015. There's a lot of them, so some of them I'm not going to talk about as much as others because there's like 426 listed on IMDb, so there's a lot of them. But next up is Eli Roth's new movie Knock Knock, which looks like a joke to me. I like Keanu Reeves. He was a badass in John Wick, and that's a badass movie. The trailer for Knock Knock did not impress me. The 8.6 rating on IMDb is bullshit. I don't buy it, especially some of the critics that I've read reviews of Knock Knock. They say Keanu Reeves looks a bit disinterested. It looks like he really isn't even really delivering the best performance. I don't blame him. It looks like a generic, forgettable film to me. A bunch of femme fatales trying to fuck with Keanu Reeves. Great. I I'll just watch Fatal Attraction, or I'll watch some other movie. I'll watch The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. I'll do that. I'll watch some femme fatale movie, not one directed by Eli Roth, an unbelievably overrated director. So anyway, that's all I gotta say about Knock Knock. I'm not looking forward to it. If it surprises me, I'll admit it, but I'm not looking forward to it. Crimson Peak, Guillermo del Toro's new film. Now, this is not going to be the popular opinion, but this is my opinion. This is me being honest. I love Guillermo del Toro. He's one of my favorite directors, but I did not like Pacific Rim. I thought it was a disappointment. I thought it was more like Pacific Rim Job than Pacific Rim. There were some moments that were fun, but the majority of it I thought was just boring, shitty characters, a lame screenplay. Just talking about it's fucking up my voice. So, excuse me, while I get a drink, because that's how much I don't like Pacific Rim. My body has an adverse reaction to it. Anyway, I'm willing to give that another shot sometime though, because I do have the DVD. But that's a whole nother story. Crimson Peak. I didn't like the trailer. I gotta be completely honest. I guess maybe I'm not really a fan of most of these gothic, um, Victorian era films in the first place. Maybe that's it. But I think they could be done right. But this did not look like a Guillermo del Toro film to me. This looked like a Tim Burton movie, circa Alice in Wonderland. After Alice in Wonderland, the shitty Tim Burton. That's what it looked like to me. You had the same actress that played Alice, delivering the same shitty performance. It was just a trailer, I understand that. But a trailer is supposed to get you interested in the film. That's what a trailer's made for, folks. If you think that's not what a trailer is made for, you can't judge a movie by its trailer. You can't make an opinion on the movie by its trailer. That's why a fucking trailer exists. I'm sick and tired of people saying you can't judge a movie by a trailer because that's why a trailer exists. That's why Hollywood studios make movie trailers in the first place, is to give you a preview, to give you a reason to pay your money to see it in the theater, to give you a reason to make a judgment call on whether or not you want to see the movie or not. That's why a trailer exists. That's why it's called a trailer. That's why it's called a preview. That's why it exists. So stop with this bullshit. You can't judge a movie by a trailer. I can't judge the entire movie by the trailer. No, I'm not judging the entire movie by the trailer. I'm judging the trailer. I'm judging the movie by the movie trailer. The trailer for Crimson Peak, I thought sucked dick. I thought it sucked. I thought it would look like a really shitty movie with shitty CGI. It looked like a Tim Burton film. I'm not impressed with Tom Hiddleston. I think he just plays Loki in every movie. It looked like he was just playing Loki here too. But that's me. That's my opinion. If you love it, cool. I have no problem with that. If you're looking forward to it, awesome. I have no problem with that. I will still give the movie a chance because I'm a big fan of Guillermo del Toro. So don't think that just because I think the trailer was shitty and I think it was not impressive at all and the visuals to me looked fake as fuck because somebody got a hold of the color filter and fucked up Guillermo del Toro's vision. That's what it looked like to me. The poster looked more artistic than the actual trailer. But that's my personal opinion. This is how I feel. If I said anything different, I'd be lying. And I'm not going to lie to people who watch this video or people who like watching my videos. So this is my honest opinion on Crimson Peak, and the trailer was unimpressive. The trailer looked pretty shitty, looked like a fucking fairy tale. It's like I almost expected Mia Wasikowski, or whatever the fuck her last name is, to grow fucking fairy wings and fly away with Tom Hiddleston later. CGI ghosts that look like shit, and not impressed. It's my personal opinion. So yeah, I judged the movie by the trailer. I judged the movie because that's what I'm supposed to do when I see a trailer. You're supposed to make a judgment call. Well, do I want to see this movie? Am I really looking forward to this movie? Or am I not? By this trailer, I'm not looking forward to the movie, but I would still give it a chance because I can't judge the entire movie by the trailer. But I can judge the movie, my opinion on whether or not I'm going to see the movie by the trailer. If I sound a little bit confused on what I meant to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I'm just pissed. I'm sick and tired of this excuse being thrown out in every fucking message board saying you can't judge the movie by the trailer. That's what a trailer is there for. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do with the trailer. You're not supposed to look at a trailer and be like, I didn't like it, but the movie's going to be awesome. No. You're supposed to, if you don't like the trailer, more than likely, you're probably not going to like the movie. Unless the trailer is shitty. And that happens. So it could be just a shitty trailer, a shitty teaser, and maybe there's a new trailer that comes out and it's better. And I'll admit that. But until then, I'm not looking forward to Crimson Peak. I'd rather climb up a giant fucking peak, the giant peak of a fucking mountain, than see the movie at this moment in time. At least in the theater. I'm not seeing the movie in the theater. I will give it a chance sometime, but not in the theater because the trailer did nothing to sell me, to make me believe that I need to give my money to the film and see it in the theater. So, there's my judgment. There's my judgment call on my honest opinion on Crimson Peak and the trailer. It's just how I feel. Feel free to feel differently. I have no problem with that. That's what makes the world interesting, and I encourage that. But please stop with the fucking excuse of, no, you can't judge a movie by Nobody said that back in the day, in the 80s and the early 90s, because there was no such thing as a message board, and people would actually talk to each other face to face. But if you feel that way, fine. But please do not act like what I am doing by looking at a trailer and looking at what I think the movie's going to be, or whether or not I'm going to see the movie or not, or whether or not I think it's going to be good or not, by what I'm given to look at is a bad thing, and that I'm supposed to just be wishy-washy in the middle and just have no opinion. No. If you want to feel that way, be my guest, but do not even for 1 second think that I should feel that way, because I'm not going to feel that way. Just damn right I'm irritated. Irritated with the state of films. I'm irritated with this opinion that a lot of people seem to have nowadays, which is no opinion. I don't want the world to be a boring place to live in. I don't think you want it to be a boring place to live in. And if everyone looked at a movie trailer and just said, oh, it's just a trailer, I can't really judge anything, I can't really have any opinion on it, because the movie hasn't come out yet, and I haven't seen the film, so I can't really say anything about the trailer. Wow. It's extremely boring. I don't like that. I don't want the world to be boring, so please embrace these other opinions. You don't have to agree with them, but don't try to make people believe that it's okay to not have an opinion on a movie trailer. That's just my opinion. I know other people bitch about it. Fine. No, that's their right. It's also my right to speak my mind on what I feel and what I think. And I think that opinion is bullshit. But you're entitled to feel that way. I don't agree with it, but you're entitled to feel that way. It's like I'm entitled to feel that the Crimson Peak trailer was a piece of shit, and it sucked, and it looked like moldy cheese. It was not impressive, and it didn't even look like a Guillermo del Toro film. Look at Kronos. Look at Hellboy. Look at Hellboy 2. Pacific Rim necessarily didn't really feel like a Del Toro film either, but it had its moments. This didn't look like a Del Toro film at all to me. It looked like a Walt Disney produced Tim Burton gothic fairy tale. Not a good sign. Not a good way to get me interested. That's my thoughts. Unedited, uncensored. That's my thoughts. Insidious Chapter 3. Another one. Is it a prequel to? I didn't see Insidious Chapter 2, so I can't really say much, but I'm not interested in it. I don't even care for the first Insidious, so why would I give a shit about Insidious Chapter 3? And the next one is fucking Yoga Hosers, which is like Kevin Smith, put down the fucking reefer, man. Put down the fucking reefer, put down the joints, put down the blunts, and stop fucking making movies while you're high. Stop writing screenplays while you're high, and just stop it. You're killing your brain cells. You're destroying your ability to make anything remotely fucking good. So please do us all a favor and stop smoking so much hash and so much fucking pot, so much pot that it fries your fucking brain cells. Because if you keep doing this, the Kevin Smith that we know and love will no longer exist, and we'll be left with some fucking stoner who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing anymore. And Yoga Hosers is an example of that. Fucking Yoga Hosers. Fuck Yoga Hosers. Tuss sucked too. Johnny Depp was annoying in that movie, so he's gonna be having an even bigger role in this. So two teenage yoga enthusiasts team up with the legendary Manhunter, will play with Johnny Depp to battle an ancient evil presence that's threatening their major party plans. Sounds like a fucking trauma movie. Yoga Hosers. Trauma movies suck. They're fucking trash. I don't want to see trauma movies. I don't want to see Kevin Smith make trauma movies. I almost wish the Toxic Avenger was real, and so that he'd break down Kevin Smith's door and shove that mop straight up his fucking ass. And use it, and while Kevin Smith is stuck on the end of the Toxic Avenger's mop, he'd be bashing his ass all over the fucking room, bashing his fucking brains in. Maybe knock some fucking sense into him. Realize to stop making fucking stupid movies like fucking Yoga Hosers. Fuck Yoga Hosers. Stay tuned for more. Damn right I'm pissed. See ya.